Current state of education in Nigeria is a state of crisis. Compare these realities. Back in the 60s, Sir Eric Ashby, his commission looked at higher education in Nigeria and said it was as good as the very best in the world. Today, graduates of our universities are not considered fit by foreign universities. If you look at primary education, it used to be that the quality of primary education output prepared people such that with just secondary education, they could run our public services in the 50s and even the 60s. Today, most people with a high school education in Nigeria are not even considered literate. Now, no society can compete in the modern era with this kind of situation. What my administration will do is, one, emphasize the foundational level, hire the best trained to teach at the very primary levels, focus on functional education rather than certificating people so that people can add value with the education that they have. We will make teachers amongst the highest paid public servants in the country so that we can motivate them anew and we can get our schools to be amongst the best in the world as they used to be. The shame is that the list of the world's top institutions today does not include any Nigerian ones. It was not like that before. We must restore education to the state that it was in, because our country cannot compete unless education is gotten right. It is at the heart of the modern economy. My expectation from Nigerians is a partnership in making these reforms take place. We want from Nigerians a commitment to seeing the value of the teacher, for example. We want Nigerians who are around the world, who are obviously engaged as teachers, to bring the best that they can. We already have a team, for example, out of Atlanta and another out of Abuja, who are working on reform policies. The team in Ibadan, UI, coordinating with the team in Abuja and the team in Atlanta, are giving us essentially working documents that will ensure that we can transform education rapidly in a short period of time. We like those who have great new ideas to pitch in, ideas that people have about what we can do to make our education amongst the best in the world. Should be forwarded to this website, Utomi2007.com. Any idea counts. We want volunteers to come forward to work on the implementation because it should be an evolving process. All this can happen to turn education around only and only if you give me your support. If you vote Pat Utomi in 2007, we will make education come alive to make our country one of the most competitive economies there can be.
Dr. Patrick Utomi, a man for president. Dr. Patrick Utomi, a choice for 07. For a better Nigeria, who you go vote for? Pat Utomi. For a good economy Nigeria, who you go vote for? Pat Utomi. For a financially stable Nigeria, who you go vote for? Pat Utomi.